Oh, here we go. You guys excited? I'm excited. Oh, the famous song. Here we go. 6 o'clock. Come get your duds in order, cause we're bound across the water. Oh, yeah. Hello, Johnny. Always the first one on. Love you, buddy. And no angry face tonight. Watching you. I'm not going to let you live that one down there, Jeremy. Good day, Carl. I do my best. Did a little trim on the beard tonight there, boy. So, Carl, since you're on, you better do something at Route 66 when I'm home. You better get Ray and them in there because I haven't seen Ray in over 25 years. Okay, Carl? Hello, Dougie. How's the darts game going, boy? You got a cold beer on the go? Better start practicing. Get that liver on the go, boy. There we go. Whew, some hot in here. Are you any good at darts? Doug, I'm just curious. Or is it just kind of a way to get away from a Sita? You know what I mean? Oh, me nerves, Paul. Hey, did you book your ticket yet, Paul? Hey, when are you coming up, by the way? When are you flying up this week? It's Friday night, Dorena Harvey. If you are sneaking away, Doug, I won't say a word, okay? Shh, your secret's safe with me and everyone else following. I know it was, buddy. Hey, whoa, Jeremy, that was wow. Touche, brother, touche. Woo! Got my drink. The 29th of July, you're coming into St. John's, aren't you, on the 29th? Because I'll be in St. John's there, Dougie. We got to make sure we hook up. Hello, Nate. From Hamilton Sound, my good friend Nate Hammond. Welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Woo! Here we go. Well, good evening, Newfoundlanders and those who wish to be. It is I, Dean Clark, here on a show called Jigs and Reels. It is the all-Newfoundland radio show that can be heard every Monday night, just like tonight, 6 o'clock Eastern Time, 7:30 Newfoundland time. It is Monday, April 24th. Welcome to all my old listeners, my new listeners that I've got tuned in. Somebody in BC is listening in tonight, or at least should be very, very shortly. You are listening to us online at www.ckwr.com. Or if you're like most of them that are to my left, you are watching us live on Facebook Live and on YouTube. That's right. It's the behind the scenes. So when I play the music online from the radio station here in Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario, the mainland, you can join us in behind the scenes. We have a lot of fun. Jeremy, Nate Hammond from Hamilton Sound is on. Doug Fry, the better half. I shouldn't say the better half. The other half of A See the Power. Jeremy's on. What else? Who else we got on? We got a whole bunch of other people on there as well. Dave will be chiming in very, very shortly. Carl Lundgren's on there. And by the way, if you ever get a chance, Saturdays on the weekend, Route 66 in Carbonear, the legend himself, Ray Johnson, performs with Carl and a bunch of others at basically an afternoon jam. Route 66 in Carbonear, Newfoundland. We got a great show for you on hand tonight. Gotta grab your notes. I am beyond ecstatic on tonight's show. So, Friday was the announcement of the George Street Festival. Amazing acts. We're going to talk to Don Coady. He is the brand manager of the George Street Festival. We're going to find out from him. Tickets go on sale this week, by the way. Also tonight, a ton of birthdays, a ton of anniversaries. And, of course, some album release shows. Darcy Scott's got something coming up in May at the Elks Club in St. John's. featuring Jenny Mallard in the lineup as well. New Music Monday, a second track from Ben Cheeseman. We also got some fantastic music from Evelyn Jess, Cyril Ingram, Gary Wells, new music tonight. But this is a first for Jigs and Reels. Out of the years I've done this before, I have never, ever had an artist who wrote and sang their own song at 10 years old. 10. She is 10. And I am so happy and honored to play her song here tonight on the New Music Monday. We've got some history for her. Not that it goes back a long way. She's only 10. However, Hailey Muggeridge is going to be debuted on this show tonight on Jigs and Reels. If you haven't heard her track yet, you will. You will. 6:06, let's start off tonight's show, shall we? A group, part of them, that I did not see on Saturday night due to problems with my Jeep. Just empty every pocket is the acronym for Jeep. And it so belongs in that one on Saturday night. So this is Fine Crowd. You'll recognize the whistle in this track. You will recognize the whistle. You will also recognize the voice. But Will Penny, who was part of this band, is part of Poverty's Arse. That was at O'Brien's on Saturday night, along with my other buddy, Jason Howard. Here's Fine Crowd. And what do you think of me now, boy? Jigs and Reels. Woo! There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, Freddie, you heard that one, eh? Maria Collins, Roger. Hey, Roger. Glenn Prasser. I heard that Aaron Rodgers is now a Jet. It's okay. He just flew the coop, man. He was done with the cheese. He was finished with the cheese. That's all that matters. But hello, Wanda Hickey from Corner Brook. Welcome along. I didn't get a chance to do this on the air, but hey, sociable. There we go. To y'all. Not that I need it, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Yeah, I heard that, Glenn. But we're still going to come down. Glenn, we are still planning on coming down this summer to catch a game. Doesn't matter who's behind the helm. Oh, we're going to have some good music tonight, boy. Going to have some music. Ha! Yeah, okay, dog. Hello, Bert. It's almost time for you to get in the studio again, isn't it? Bonnie Tyler. Oh, Bonnie Taylor. I was thinking Bonnie Tyler. Really? I got Bonnie Tyler on the show. No, it's Bonnie Taylor. From Wellesley, the big metropolis of Wellesley. Yeah, like I said, I've got some customers down in Green Bay, Glenn. So we're going to have to go down and take a visit with them and have a couple of drinks with them. Again, it's not all about the drinking. Hello, Nan Grumps. Nan Grumps from New Zealand made it on tonight. How are you? How are things in New Zealand? Are they starting to get a little warmer or what? Renee Miller. Hi, Renee Miller. See, now this is the thing. I don't know who is on because we're going through this StreamYard.com. And we're going through the StreamYard, so I don't see who's on. So like when it comes on to Facebook, I get to see on. So unfortunately, I don't get to see this. So if you were a scientist, aren't you, Denny? Winter is on the way. It is New Zealand time. Yeah, your winters, I wish were like our summers. Susie Langer from Deer Lake, when the plane touches down. How is Susie Langer tonight? And who said they were going to... Wait, I got to scroll back here now. Somebody was saying that they're heading home. Who was heading home? Who was heading home? Who was heading home? Bonnie, you said you were heading home, were you? Nice. For you, Jeremy. You wanted to hear this one. Hello, Kevin House. I'm doing okay, Susie. I'm doing okay. A little chilly up here in Ontario today. Hello, Mitch, Missy me. Isn't it rain and foggy most times where you are? Got some music tonight that you guys probably have never heard of before. I'm pretty excited. Really, really excited for some of the scheisse that I've got coming up tonight. Because, of course, we all know what's happening Friday, right? We know what is happening Friday. Who is going to see Dorina Harvey Band and Fergus on Friday? This guy. Only 90% foggy. That's not bad. Just imagine singing this one drunk. Oh yeah, I'll be going to the Goofy Newfie too. Paul and I will be there, so you'll get to meet the American. Not that there's much going on. You'll meet the buddy. God, there it is. Oh, you'll be the bald gray guy? Okay. That'll narrow it down. So, Bonnie, when are you going home in July? When are you heading down? I got so much planned for that weekend or for that week that we go down. The best part is when you're in Newfoundland on the Sunday. If you guys can make it to Bell Island on the Sunday. Tash is on. Hello, Tash, Miss Workaholic. Bell Island is having this awesome launch of Harry Hibbs, the return of his accordion. I will be there, and I'm hopefully going to be broadcasting live. Oh, yeah. Yeah, hello, Natasha. Yeah, hi. Don't forget about your favorite for your other favorite Ontario win. Whatever. Well, hello, my favorite aunt. Oh, wonder if anyone else is following it. Hello, Aunt Karen and Uncle Robert and Dildo. So we've decided that we're not going to do the Dildo party. However, I'm trying to get in touch with the people from the Whale, from the Blue Whale, to see if we can get something going on the Friday night. A little bit of a jam session, because I know Carl will come out. Jamie Taylor said he'd come out. Dave Fitz would come out. Of course, my cousin Michael Lay would be there. And it'd be just turning into a whole bunch of stuff. Evelyn Jess, who I'm playing tonight. Bring him to the George Street Festival, Paul. I'm sure you'll find some people there. Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR anchors away. And a song called All for Me Grog. Rattling Bob, Jeremy asked for that one a long time ago. Irish descendants, fine crowd. And what do you think of me now? Fred Jurgensen on the tin whistle on that one. Yep, that was him. It is 6:16 here on Jigs and Reels. And in about 15 minutes, I'll be making a telephone call to Don Coady, who was part of the George Street Festival. The lineup was announced, and I'm really, really excited. Navigators and Darina Harvey Band will be playing on the Saturday night. I hope to be front and center, either A, on stage, to the side of the stage, or in front of the stage. Pretty excited because, of course, Darina Harvey is going to be playing at Fergus Grand Theater this Friday night. I will be there with my buddy Johnny. The other half is in Florida right now. So I'm going stag this week. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Trying not to eat out every night. That's for damn sure. But yeah, so Darina Harvey Band is going to be playing Friday night at the Fergus Grand Theater. Really, really excited. Paul is making his way up from West Virginia. Kevin House is going to be in the house. And we're all planning on meeting at the Goofy Newfie in Fergus for a bite to eat. Speaking of the Goofy Newfie, we've got some big plans working in the works with them come this summer. Also in June, Freezerland, Newfoundland. Jigs and Reels are going to be doing something with them. Lots of things happening this summer, along with, great Newfoundland restaurants and good Newfoundland stores here in Ontario. So if you guys are on the mainland, when you guys are up this way, by all means, hello, Paulette. If you guys are on here, definitely come on by. Come on by to Freezerland, Newfoundland, or the Goofy Newfie in Fergus. We're going to take a quick break. We got some music from George Ryan, John Prince, which I don't know if you've heard of him before, but you will tonight. Jigs and Reels, we'll be right back.
Live in a world which needs a message of
hello, Asitha.
Compassion and healing.
You're going to go this time, right, Asitha, this year? You're coming out this year, right? Hope you are.
You are welcome to join us for worship through our live radio broadcast on 98.5.
All right, and just ahead of John Prince and A Piece of the Rock, this is George Ryan. Song is called The Green. If you're familiar with Bell Island, you know which part this is. It's not that big. Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR.
There's a place down on Bell Island, known as the Green.
Hey, Asitha, then we got to hook up. We got to hook up because I'll be there Saturday night too. Dave is coming. Tash will be there. Paul is coming up. It is going to be fun. We're going to have to get one of those ropes like they do in kindergarten, so we can kind of drag along, and we'll see who else we can get too. We'll see who else we can get to kind of hang on to that rope. Hello, Sandra Langer. How are things out in the west side of Canada? And how's my other friend? Huh? How's my other friend, Miss Critch? What am I playing next? Oh, yeah. There we go. I am planning on being everywhere, dude. You have no idea. Oh, you're going, Tash. Whatever. I'm surprised you don't have a place. Oh, that's right. You live in Listowel. I thought you were out west, Sandra. You live near Tina. Out there, eh? My cousin Tina. Are you serious? So George Ryan, Nate, back when I did this show back in 88, and oh wait, this was done, God, I can't remember. When the hell was this one done? It doesn't even say. Oh, here. See, even has on here. Also, a very special thank you to Dean Clark of CKWR, your friend playing my songs on Jigs and Reels. Dean, you are the backbone of Newfoundland recording artists. What would we do without you? Keep up the good work, my friend. This was from the early 90s, mid-90s, from George. I support him 100%, just like I do everybody else, but he was starting out and had zero outlet. So I don't know why I'm frozen. You're the one that's frozen. You got too many windows open, Natasha. Got to close those windows. Got to stop watching Netflix. Hello, Kim Hamlin. I'm waiting for some new songs from you, Kim. But yeah, that's hilarious that you know, yeah. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Was. Oh, hello, young lady. All the way from FLA. Nate, what do you mean was a good friend? Did he pass? Because I haven't talked to George in forever. Hello, Daryl. How's things at Stage Diner? I haven't been out there yet. We got to come out there soon. Oh, great. You're back, Tash. That's awesome. Fantastic. It's great. Damn. I didn't know that. I did not know that, my friend. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, he was a great guy. The song that he had from Sheila. Freeze warning there tonight, eh? Oh, that sucks. Stand the salt water as it crashes around me as I cut through the waves like a torch. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be there. I talked to Jamie, but he hasn't told me yet. Mainland Kitchen Band will probably be there. Thanks, Aaron. Glad you're tuning in. By the way, anybody that's looking at that turd nugget, that's Dana's daughter. Was her favorite daughter. Well, it probably still is, but, you know. Actually going to see the Mighty Ship on Sunday at O'Brien's. How did you guys like your all-you-can-eat pizza and pop for $8, Aaron? Did you guys leave any there? You know what? You're absolutely right, George. No matter, when I had him in the studio. Yes, Aaron, you can be forgiven. But anytime George came into the studio, he always had his guitar, and you're right, he always had a story. It was awesome. It's not, I was the Screeching Wild, but okay. I was more looking at the baked beans that you had going on there, Daryl. As they bend from the weight of the cargo I carry, the store down below. As I push through the waters under waves on snow, but I never grow weary till I reach the shore. And my fine crew alongside the families once more. Sail away, sail away, sail away, out the bay and back again. Sail away. That's fine. I'm going to let Tash do all the recording and do the live so I can enjoy myself. So Dana and I can enjoy ourselves in Newfoundland. Some lie on the bottom in a watery grave, some wrecked on the headlands, some foundered at sea, some remembered in the pages of our history. Now you must ensure, no matter. This guy is actually part of 709er, Kevin. So he does a lot of stuff with 709er. So if you happen to go and see 709er, you're going to see John Prince and A Piece of Rock. They're actually performing out in Keswick. These guys are in Ontario. So fantastic group. And you know what? His voice sounds the exact same. This is from the Homebrew 10 CD. And these guys play at the Puffin every now and then. If I'm not mistaken, they're going to be at the Puffin this Sunday for their Jigs dinner. And I will be at O'Brien's watching the Mighty Ship. That's where I'm going to be. Hello, Mr. Fitz. Glad you could join us tonight, sir. Yeah, he still has the same song, Dave, same voice, Dave. You can catch him with 709 or online. Yeah, this guy's really good. Really, really good. Love his music. Oh, you did? Oh, look at that. Well, I am going to add this into the mix tonight. So this is 709er. Yeah, that's new, Dave. This is the first song you've ever sent me. Today? Oh, no. Yep, first one you sent me today. You keep them coming, buddy. What am I doing? Oh, right. That's... turn things around again. Oops. Speaking.
Sorry, but I can't take your call right now.
Really?
Text me your message, or you can email me, dc@dcdesign.
Are you kidding me, Don?
Or you can leave a message, but I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes it makes me want.
Well, boy, Jesus. I'm gonna call you, Don. Where are you? Try that again.
Hey, DC. Sorry, but I can't take your call right now.
Oh, bye. I'll give him a little bit. He might be busy. Friends. I know, right? The nerve. Some people, I tell you. Oh. There be the other music and friends. So that's John Prince singing in the background. Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR. That is 709er from the Keswick area. That you can catch them at the Puffin lots of times. In Streetsville. Fantastic band. Love those guys. Love those guys. In the background, you heard John Prince singing his little part. Well, oddly enough, we had John Prince in A Piece of the Rock right before that, the Schooner song, and George Ryan with The Green. Trying to get in touch with Don Coady, but it's going straight to voicemail. Don't know if he's trying to ghost me or not, but Oh boy, I don't know, boy. I don't know. We're going to talk to Don Coady here very, very shortly. Birthday's coming up, anniversary's coming up, and lots more. So let's continue on. Again, on Sunday, July 29th, on Bell Island, it is the return of Harry Hibbs's accordion. I will be there. I cannot wait. I am super, super, super excited. Hamilton Sound, I'm sure, is going to be there. Nate, Linda, everybody is going to be there. It is on Bell Island on July the 29th. You can find all the information on my Facebook page. Hello, Rosalind. Hello from Whitby. I'm going to try calling this guy again. If he's not there this time, I'm messaging him, telling him he better get me VIP tickets. Probably doesn't know it's coming for 519. Oh. Hello, Mr. Coady.
Hi.
Dean Clark.
God, I'm so excited. Give me one sec.
Yeah, boy, did you ever sound excited? There we go. I know, right? How will we learn about George Street? Hello, my son. How are you now?
Thank you so much, man. I'm so glad to be talking to you.
Don, how was Friday? Well, we'll talk about it on the air, but you are kind of on the background as well because, of course, we're doing the behind the scenes. So they'll hear you while the music is playing live on the air.
Yeah.
So this is the PG part. It can go R-rated sometimes too, but whatever.
Listen, whatever you do, I'll keep up with it.
Okay. So I tried calling you a couple times, went straight to voicemail, and I'm like, wow.
Finishing up enough to call, so I'm so glad we connected.
All right. Well, I was going to say, going, if I didn't get you in touch this time, you better get me VIP passes.
Hilarious.
All right. I'm just finishing up on some Harry Hibbs track.
Love it.
So we got a lot of people watching us online. Dave Fitz, I'm sure you recognize that name.
I do.
Yeah, Basitha Powers online as well, watching us from behind the scenes. Lots. Carl Lundergan, a lot of musicians. Bert Bursey, Jason Howard, who was part of Poverty's Arse that plays up here in Ontario. One of my favorite duos. Will Penny, you know who Will Penny is.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he plays with Jason. So they do a lot of stuff around town. So a lot of people watching us.
Love it.
Oh, you know it. I told you, man. I told you the support here in Ontario is huge, buddy. So
cool. I wonder if anyone's going to be coming on down.
There are some people, yes. Oh my God. Bonnie Taylor's coming down. Hold on. Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR, Harry Hibbs and Kelly Goose. Sorry. Of course, like I said, July 29th on Bell Island, it is the return of Harry Hibbs's accordion, and I will be there. I cannot wait. It starts around 2:00 in the afternoon. So make sure and get on the ferry long enough. It is longer to swim over. And the water, I'm sure, at that time is going to be a little cold in July. No, I'm not kidding you. Don Coady's on the phone. Don, you've dipped your toes into the ocean every now and then in July. It's no different than it is in December, is it?
It's the same. It never changes.
No, it doesn't matter. I remember as a kid, and in Heart's Desire, we went down, me and my cousins, and they were like, yeah, let's go for a swim. Boy, I went in and I came out and I was blue from the cold. My lips were purple. And this was in the middle of July. So it was, it was nasty. So looking forward to it. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Jigs and Reels, the All Newfoundland radio show here in Ontario. And on the telephone lines from St. John's, Newfoundland, I got Don Coady, who is part of the George Street Festival. It's so exciting to have you on, Don. How are you?
Oh my God, thank you so much. It's great. So glad to be on the call, and deadly for you putting the music out there and keeping all of our culture going right across the fucking country. It's amazing.
Oh, boy. You know what? Been doing this a long time and glad to be back. And the music, the talent, buddy, you are in the epicenter of Newfoundland and you get to see it all. And coming up in July, 5-6 days of entertainment.
Oh yeah.
You are spearheading this. You are part of your crew. You launched the artist release on Friday. What was the reception and the reaction like when you launched? Because, of course, the first night you have Live and the Trues performing.
Exactly.
And then the Friday night, you have Old Dominion and Mallory Johnson on the Friday. Is that right?
No, it's going to be, so Thursday it's Live and the Trues.
Yep.
Thursday night, the opening night. Friday, it's Alan Doyle.
That's
Joel's
right.
class is Emergency, The Villages. And on Saturday, it's the annual kitchen party with the Navigators and Serena Harvey band co-headlining, along with Celtic Connection and a whole bunch of others.
Oh, that one I cannot wait for. We can stop there because I will be at that one front and center, or maybe on stage. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But that's the one that I'm super excited about. I can't wait to see such powerhouse Newfoundland artists like that up on stage on George Street. It's incredible. So let me ask you something before we get into the Sundays, Monday, Tuesday artists. What goes through the last 11 months to get to this? Well, to get to July. How does it work with you guys?
I mean, I cannot even begin to pull threads on that sheet. The amount of work that goes in, the amount of communication, and of course, I have to be honest, you know, and I'm thankful to say that my role is marketing communications, meaning that, you know, I'm the one who writes all the press releases and helps design all the images and write all the things and deal with the 27 odd channels that comprise a, you know, marketing communications campaign. But I don't lead anything to do with the artists. Because and that worked out great for me because being in the musical community myself, the number of musicians who reach out to me saying, "Hey, can you help me?" And I'm like, "Oh, if only you knew what a huge chasm existed between my role and what actually goes on to determine who hits that main stage. It's its own stone cutters, secret journey that goes on there." So in any case, I inherit the list once the board is done doing all that they do. And that is a lot of work they do because, you know, and I'll say this, when it comes to anyone who comes to play in Newfoundland, there is a very large piece of information that a lot of folks need to know, which is we're only able to get the artists that happen to be promoting albums during that time.
Ah, okay.
And when I tell you these things, you might say, "Oh, duh." And then hopefully there'll be a whole bunch of people listening who will also say, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Right.
You know, so there's two layers. I'll just quickly say.
Yeah.
There's the artists who are actually out on tour.
Yeah.
In the universe of life, you know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
You know, and then only the artists that are in Eastern Canada who are planning on coming to Eastern Canada are typically the artists that we get to go after. So
how tough is it to draw those artists to Newfoundland? Like George Street Festival is massive, boy. It's huge, and you would think that,
massive.
And you would think, and you would think that people would want, the artists would just want to get,
person venue in the heart of the downtown.
Absolutely. Yeah. Why is it so hard to bring artists into Newfoundland?
Think about the cost of bringing a full crew, specialized AV, and full band and equipment and unreal, the complexities and cost.
Yeah. So it's unlike Ontario where you can play Hamilton, Toronto, Ottawa, and all those little
in Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
Two major layers.
Yeah.
That affect who's going to be coming up in here, you know?
Yeah. And that makes sense. So the stage is right on George Street. I passed by it last summer when there was nothing going on it except just people loitering around and lingering around, pretending to sing. And that's fine. That's fine. That's, you know, it's part of the culture. It's whatever. But when all of a sudden the stage is set, tickets go on sale when?
Tomorrow at noon.
Tomorrow at noon. Now, how can they get tickets?
Anywhere on the main page of the George Street website or showpass.com direct. And we have George Street Festival going, but FYI, we also have the big birthday bash event upcoming where we have Dropkick Murphys, At Ship's End, Tim Baker, Half Moon Run, and Billy Ann all coming through. So that's happening last week of June into the first week of July. And then, as you know, end of July is our 7-night festival. So we have a lot of international, local, and national talent hitting the stage in the next months or so.
That is very exciting. And then, again, it just doesn't happen on George Street as far as the main stage. You have all these little pubs and the little bars that take advantage of all this as well. You have O'Reilly's. You have, hopefully, Broderick's will be open by then. You have Shamrock. You have so many different small outlets. And what is the revenue like that gets inputted into Newfoundland on George Street and all those bars? What is what do you see?
I'm glad you asked. There's a reality that I think is important for a lot of people who visit or who live here to know, which is that, George Street in the downtown of St. John's is the #1 revenue generating street in the province.
Yeah.
Full stop, period.
Yeah.
And that's very relevant to all aspects of culture and tourism and economics and small business and.
Yeah.
So that street brings in a lot.
Yes.
For the people of our province. And so it's exciting that we get to put on these events and bring some of these people on down, because to your point, the economics of what that street creates for the people of our province is very, very exciting.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you know what? The first time I was on George Street last year, I kind of toured around with Natasha Warford. You probably know who she is. She's a fixture at many of the nightclubs and the bars. But we toured around, and the first thing I thought of was New Orleans. That is how I looked at George Street, because you can go from one to another, to another, to another, to another, just like in NOLA, where you go from one, you see one band, you go into another one, you see another band. And it's such a small street to see such amazing acts. And I am so excited to come down and finally take part in my very first George Street Festival.
Unreal.
I know. Been doing this a long time, and this is my first one. So I'm super excited. And of course,
it's a time every time.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? You and I are going to break bread. And yes, I know I'm going to have at least 1 or 2 beers with you when we meet up. And you know what? I apologize right now for being such a pain in the arse, asking about tickets and everything like that. But, that's just who I am.
Not at all. You're amazing. I think that you are such a patriot of Newfoundland culture and music, and I think that we're very lucky to have folks up along who are spreading the good word about our culture and our talent and our tourism and our music and our celebration that we have here on George Street every year. So it means a lot.
Well, I am super excited. Don, thank you so much for sharing your information with us this evening. Again, one more time, tomorrow at noon, tickets go on sale on what platforms?
On showpass.com, but please hit us up, georgestreetlive.ca. We'll have information about our festivals and links to send you right on over to get them tickets. And if anyone's listening and is going to buy those tickets, the VIP typically sells out the fastest, so we definitely want you to get on those.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, there will be a link from my page over to the George Street page, as it always has been. So by all means, do get your tickets, because it's going to be a time. Don, again, thank you, my friend. I will see you in July. I'll see you on the phone, texting you back and forth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you on the street.
You betcha, buddy. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, man. Bye. Don Coady, the brand manager of George Street Festival. Super, super excited to get a chance to meet with him. And again, George Street Festival tickets go on sale tomorrow at noon. One of the bands that are going to be there, co-headlining with the Navigators. And of course, that'll be at the Fergus Grand Theater this Friday night. Darina Harvey, Up All Night. Jigs and Rails. Oh, yeah, buddy. Good interview. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Asifa. I know. I am so pumped. So excited. And it has nothing to do with this Rain energy drink. Try it today, Rain. I probably should perhaps cut this down a little bit, eh? Get too excited. Ah! God, I can't wait to see her on Friday. Woo! Wow, it's only 6:45. I got lots of time left. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. Do I want to see a pic of the Harbor Grace iceberg? I wish I could, but I can't because I can't get off of this page. And then when I get off this page, if I did last week, I cut everything off, so I'm not touching it. Do I have a place to stay while at the George Street Festival? I sure do. I will be spending a night at the... Do not laugh, because this is what I did last year. And I'll tell you, it was the best, because it's just sleep. I'm staying at the Memorial University. I'm staying at MUN for the Saturday into Sunday, and then we're staying there. Dane and I are going Monday into the Tuesday because we fly back on the Tuesday. So we plan on flying in Thursday night. We plan on going to Keith's Diner because I want their fries and Newfie fries and their frickin' wings. And what else did they have? There's a bunch of stuff that I want to eat when I first land. And then we're going to go to Dildo to see my aunt and uncle, and that's where we're going to stay that night. And then that's Friday. Friday, we're going to wake up. We're going to go to Nana Pop's gravesite. I'm going to go visit Nana Pop and introduce them to Dana and have a shot with Poppy. I always bring down a bottle of Glenfiddich. A little small bottle of Glenfiddich, because that's all, he always loved that. And I used to buy that for him at Christmas time. So we're going to do that. On the Friday, and then visit family and everything in Hearts Desire, tour around Hearts Desire, show Dane all the stomps. And then the Friday night, hopefully I get the Blue Whale and the information about that, because I want to bring you guys into the Blue Whale. Those that are in that area, I want you to come down and just jam it on a Friday night. So we'll see if that happens. And then Saturday, wake up, drive into St. John's, tour around St. John's, and then start drinking. And then pop a bunch of caffeine pills. Hang out Saturday night with Tash, with Paul, with Asitha, and if Doug's around, if he's not playing darts. And then that's Saturday. Then Sunday, we're doing Bell Island. Then back into Dildo that afternoon, night. And then wake up Monday, start driving back into St. John's. Yep. And then Tuesday, fly out. Going to be one hell of a busy week. My liver is going to hate me. That was an awesome interview with Don. Great guy. I've been bugging him so many times about the tickets and stuff like that. You guys probably don't know who this guy is. He sang with a group called Tug Will Be Like a Leaping Leprechaun. He's not that short, is he? This guy sang with a band called Dinsmore back in the 80s, 90s. Good friend Wilf Oram. Absolutely, Nate. I cannot wait. Oh, he turns 49? Don't tell him this is Ethan, but I thought he was older. Hello, Annie Mabel. Good to have you on tonight. Nate, I am super excited to see you guys play. Is Bud going to be playing with you guys when you guys do the Bell Island thing? The one thing I have to do is I'm going to have to take off all the pictures off my phone. Make sure I have a ton of space. Oh, what'd you hear, Doug? I thought you were too busy throwing darts. I can't wait to meet the Bud face to face. Oh, yep. I'm playing a song tonight from Lorna Lovell, Flying My Whiskey. I did listen to the first few notes of it. Wow. It's a powerful track, so I'm going to be playing that in a little bit. 6:51. Damn, we got lots of time tonight. Woo! A lot of birthdays to get through tonight, too. Starts at 2 o'clock, right, Nate? It starts at 2 o'clock on Bell Island, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think the last time I was on Bell Island, yeah, Paul. I'll keep my eye on you too. You make sure I follow you, Paul. I think the last time I was on Bell Island, my parents took me down. I think it was 10, 11 years old. It was the last time I was there. So you'll like this one on. So my kids, Delaney and Zoe, their mom's grandmother is from Bell Island. Their grandfather's name, the great grandfather's name was Phonse Delaney, last name Delaney from Bell Island. Surprise. And so when Delaney was born, that's how we named her. Delaney is actually named after her great grandparents' last name. Her grandmother's maiden name, Delaney. So that's where. So she's got two Newfie names: the first name and first name Delaney, last name Clark. So she's got the Newfie in her as well. Yeah, Phonse Delaney. Hello, Stephen. How's Down Forward tonight, buddy? I think I'm going to record a whole song of just whistling. What do you think? What do you think, Dave? Record me just whistling songs? The Whistling Dino. Hello, Dino Reed. So, Dino, we're talking. You're going to be home. Oh, my cold is so much better. My cold is so much better. So, Dino, you're going to be home at the tail end of. You're going to be home at the end of July, right, Dino? Hey, if Fred can play the tin whistle, I can just do like this. I got my own pan flute. I often thought about going on Going on, the Canada's Got Talent, just the whistle. Oh, you're going to be there the 5th of August. Damn it. Dino, book the week earlier by. I leave on the 2nd. Book the week earlier, Dino. Come on. La la la. By the way, this is what I would freaking do if you guys weren't online. This is what I would do. So I'm glad you're here to listen to the silliness that I have in behind me. Personality. That's why I don't age. It's like I'm like my dad. Jigs and Rails 98.5 CKWR, Joan Morrissey, and a song called 7 Old Ladies, Wilf Oram, My Newfoundland, and Darina Harvey Band Up All Night. Oh, I plan to be up all week when I'm home in Newfoundland for the George Street Festival, and of course seeing all my family in Heart's Desire and Dildo area. Pretty excited, pretty excited. It is 6:57 here on Monday, April 24th. Again, if you missed anything on the show, you can certainly tune in anytime on Spotify, Apple Music, and of course Mixcloud. Once my good friend Matt gets her all uploaded. If you're watching me behind the scenes, hello to you. It was so much fun, as I was saying online here, because of the whistling act. That's what I do. Behind the scenes, that's it. All right, so new Music Monday's coming up for you very, very shortly. But before we do that, here are some birthdays and some celebrations that has happened in the past week, and I got a lot of them. So here we go. My cousin Bree Woodman celebrated her 9th birthday, last birthday in single digits. Lori O'Brien, we all know who she is, of O'Brien's in Cambridge. Her mother, Carmel, celebrated her big day last Monday. And speaking of Lori O'Brien, she had a very special happy birthday to you, Mrs. She had hers yesterday. Lewis Andrews of Heart's Desire, Trinity Bay, had his 80th birthday, and it was recognized by the town and family and friends. John Drake's grandson, happy birthday. Ethan is 8. Happy birthday to the other half of Joy Norman. They call him Daddy, hubby, but we call him Peter. Happy birthday to you. And another special birthday for Joy's dad, who was born in Placentia Bay, Red Island to be exact. Happy 78th birthday to you, Francis. George Giles' daughter April had her birthday last Wednesday. Linda Hickey's brother Mike had his birthday last week too, the better half of Brendan Hewitt. Jolene Tucker celebrated her birthday, and if you follow Brendan Hewitt, what pictures he posted, oh my. Happy birthday to John Boy Walsh's buddy Jackie Normor. Talked about Wanda earlier, and now again her grandson Dante, happy 21st birthday. Gary Late's grandson Devin celebrated his birthday over the weekend, as did Peter Whiffen, the one that plays the little guitar from Sheila's Brush, who, of course, we play EI's Claim here on the show. Donna Taylor, she had her birthday yesterday, the better half of Jamie Taylor. She celebrated her 29th again. Happy 10th birthday to Chris Reed's granddaughter, McKinley. Helena Pike, happy birthday to you, the friend of Sandra Lambert, who you can hear on the show from time to time. Tammy Dutchers, a favorite sister, Diana Brake, celebrated her birthday as well. Happy birthday to you, Diana. Glenn Party's mom, Jean, turned 93. Glenn Party, of course, runs the NL Live Events page on Facebook. Happy birthday to you, Miss Party. Joan Morrissey's youngest sister celebrates her birthday. Happy birthday to Sherry Morrissey, thus the song Joan Morrissey. Princess Lila. She is the daughter of Julia Fitzpatrick, the granddaughter of the legend Fitz himself, is the big 8 today. Whoop, whoop. And another milestone yesterday, the mom of one of my faves that I play on the air, Janet Mallard. The daughter, you may recognize the name, Jenny Mallard. Happy birthday to you, Janet. Lee Barockerville, who's part of the Kilkenny crew, And of course, we cannot forget about anyone else who celebrated their birthday over the last week. Over the weekend, the page hit 2,000 followers. I am super, super excited about that. Thank you. Another milestone reached. I can't believe that it hit 2,000. I was expecting June, July, but here we are in April and it did it. 3,000 coming up next. Happy 55th anniversary to Joan and Robert Stanley. Some sad news to pass on to you, Aunt Olive Lorette, the aunt of Dave Fitzpatrick, passed away last week. My friend, my brother, I'm sorry for your loss. Another sad loss. I got to share this with you because this guy was one of the catalysts who helped me get my show on the air. And I worked for him at several other radio stations when I started back when I was 18, 19 after graduating Fanshawe College. Vic Folliott. Vic was the founder of the Grand at 101. He, of course, worked at BX93 in London. He spent many years at CKGL Country and Chime, and, of course, all the other ones. Vic was a program director here at CKWR back in the day. Scott Jensen, who posted this. I met Scott to start this show, along with Frank Fowley and Kim Cowan way back in 1988. So Vic, an anchor in the broadcasting area around here in Ontario, passed away last week. Certainly going to be missed. So again, sad week, happy week. But again, another week is upon us and another week is going to pass. And here we are. 7:02, we got, like I said, some more music coming up. Let's continue on, shall we? We talked about this group because he's online right now. Let's play some Down Forward. Uncle Nobby's Steamboat. Jigs and Rails. 98.5 CKWR. Oh, my. Yeah, man, I tell you, I used to... Thanks, Paulette. Yeah, Vic Folliott. I used to, when I first started at CKGL, I was 17. I was 17. I got into CKWR. And then I started working as promotions at CKGL. And that was a fun time. Oh my God, did that. So then I got into Fanshawe College. And then after that, I worked at Chime. I was on the air for Chime for a little bit. Then I went to Toronto. And then I went to Pembroke. Worked in a bunch of all radio stations. So yeah. So Vic Folliott, when I started here, he was program director. He had a show on here as well. Yeah, great guy. Fantastic guy. He had an awesome voice. Damn, he had a great voice for radio. There we go. All right. And we're now ready for the New Music Monday. Yeah, no. Funny story. When I went home when I was 20 after college, forget the guy's name at CHVO there in Carbonear. I wanted to work in Carbonear so bad. So bad. I was willing to move to Newfoundland and work at the radio station out there, and just didn't work out. Trust me, man, working in radio, it sucked. It's chilly out there, though, Paulette. Remember that. If you're going to tell people it's cold outside. Do I play the music now? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to start it now. I love the excitement that the New Music Mondays bring. Love it. Love it. Oh, I hope you guys are enjoying the behind the scenes here. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys are with me every week. It'd be pretty freaking boring if you guys weren't. Because again, I'd be talking to myself. Mind you, I'd be singing at the top of my lungs, so I'm a little shy on that one. Hey, when are you going home, Paulette? Are you going home this summer? No, I'll whistle. We put the fun in dysfunctional, Paul. I can play this part on the kick drum. All right, Uncle Nobby Steamboat down forward here on Jigs and Reels 98.5 CKWR. Oh, and you know, it is that time. It is that time. What time is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. It is New Music Monday, and I have 5 tracks to go through for us tonight. Let's start off tonight's show, the New Music Monday segment. I love doing this. Hello, Gail. This is what we got going on. We're going to start tonight's show off with Ben Cheeseman. Then I featured a song from him last week. Here's another one from him, the second song. The dude is like on fire now. So next week he's going back into the studio. We're going to get another third song from him. But this one is called The Song That Somebody Wrote on Jigs and Reels. This is Ben Cheeseman, 98.5 CKWR. Yeah, stop at the clickety-click. As you can tell, I multitasking here.
And the music becomes quite clear. People will come and listen. Put your hands up in the air. Help you step and speak to the real.
We could all be ghostwriters on this song. Hey, it's a sing-along song. Sing it. I wrote that part. So last week I played Ben Cheeseman's My Angel. Pretty catchy. It's a great way. Okay, right? A little high though. It's a little high on that one. Yeah, it's freaking catchy. So Dave, if you're still on this, he wrote this, right? Hello, K&D, Mr. Bennett. Yeah, that's damn catchy. I like it. So that somebody is him. Yeah, it's freaking catchy, man. I dig it. I dig it. Jigs and Rails 98.5 CKWR. Ben Cheeseman, his second song in just as many weeks, a song that somebody wrote. And I hate to tell you this, but that somebody is him. I know I let the cat out of the bag. I am so sorry, Ben, but I had to. That song that somebody wrote was Ben Cheeseman. We got this next song by a young lady who was featured on the Grassroots program there on the Facebook page with Wanda. And I had to get it. Again, I have never listened to the song. I don't listen to any of these new songs. I will say it each week. Never. Because I want to share in the joy of listening to a brand new song. It's like a Christmas gift. I want to open it up for the very first time. And that's what we just did on the Ben Cheeseman track. And that was catchy. Super catchy. So this one here was released back in October. It's called Cape Cod by the Sand. Singer-songwriter is Evelyn Jess. EvelynJess.com, EvelynJess.com. Evelyn Jess Music on YouTube. Her debut album is expected to drop in May, which of course will be right here in my inbox on Jigs and Reels. And we are talking about Evelyn Jess, Cape Cod by the Sand. The tune was the latest release song dedicated to her daddy. And here we go. Brand new music, Evelyn Jess. New Music Monday, Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR.
It got started, it was no bigger than an apartment. Sold his Chevy van. He said, I'm gonna do all that I can.
Oh,
Built with his own hands.
okay. Yeah. Her voice is very soft in this track.
Front door I couldn't reach, so he made a stool for my feet, so I could get in. In the loft I would play as he worked day by day.
Love it.
Finishing
Really like it.
built with his own hands.
The female musicians and artists that are coming out of Newfoundland, the best right now.
Never ever moldable, wall to wall, ceiling to floor. Couldn't get enough. Mom and Dad, my brother and me, well, every square inch filled with love. Oh, how life was grand in the Cape Cod by the sea.
Come on, man. Back years ago, there weren't many female artists that were coming out of Newfoundland that sang like this. Almost reminds me, Kim, of your track.
Now those years are gone.
The softness,
Oh,
the,
my, how they have flown.
yeah.
Now that I'm gone,
I love her
I
voice.
can't wait to go home. Cape Cod by the sand.
Oh.
This love I learned firsthand in that Cape Cod by the sand.
Woo. Love it. Jigs and Rails 98.5 CKWR. Evelyn Jess. Bare Bones is going to be the name of the CD. That is Cape Cod by the Sand. Unbelievable, Evelyn. The comments that are here behind the scenes all say the same. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful, Evelyn. I'm looking forward to the new album. I'm looking forward to many things from you. You have an amazing voice. I was saying to those behind the scenes, so much music coming from Newfoundland female artists that it's refreshing. Love it. Absolutely love it. Keep it coming, please. Evelyn Jess, right here on Jigs and Reels. Let's continue on, shall we? This next track is from a couple of friends of mine, Cyril Ingram, Gary Wells, No Place He'd Rather Be, on Jigs and Reels. New Music Monday, 98.5 CKWR.
Water, no place he'd rather be, fishing for his living out on the open sea. He started with his father when he was just a lad.
Now this, of course, takes you back now, this track.
Hard work, love fishing with his dad. A good strong boat beneath his feet. And
Oh, yeah?
by his side.
I cannot wait. When is it going to be done? Do you need any whistling on it?
Fishing was his way of life when he became a man. He had a home and family.
So,
in his Newfoundland.
Gary wrote this song, and Cyril is the singer. I joked with Gary about it. Gary goes, there's no way in hell he'd sing.
Many a day the angry seas tossed their fishing boats. They were battered by the winds and rains and their oilskin coats. They fished sometimes the angry seas, his grandpa, dad, and he. Off time week in the morning was yesterday a dream. Wooden ships and
It's kind of a Newfie bluegrass.
way back then.
Nah.
Generations of 2 or 3 way of life of fishermen. They
Maybe a Peter Jacobs.
squandered only nets and hook and line. Memories of fishing from the coast still branded in their minds.
It's so funny because these guys are Newfie Fever, but it's so funny listening to this and then listening to Evelyn Jess. Ben, of course, brother. But listening to Evelyn Jess, who is new, what's the word? It's new, it's fresh, it's current. Even though this one is current, it has the old-fashioned sound to it. It doesn't take away from the Newfoundland sound. Does that make sense?
When he rowed his boat out to the point, out to make those in the cove. Then round the point, it's thick or fog, he'd buy his compass steer to winter or past southern grounds where he would set his gear. Then the government's moratorium shut the fishery down. To find another way to make a living must be found. It changed his family's way of life in Alberta. He would be a worker in the oil patch, not a fisher out to sea. He never wanted to go away from his native land. He was happy in that little cove in his Newfoundland. He loved it on the water, no place he'd rather be. Fishing for his living out on the briny sea.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely Newfoundland bluegrass.
He loved it on the water, no place he'd rather be.
Kind of like a crooked stovepipe sound.
Out in the open sea. He started with his father when he was just a lad. He didn't mind the hard work, glad to go fish with his dad. He loved it on the water, no place he'd rather be.
Jigs and Rails 98.5. Cyril Ingram, Gary Wells, and no place he'd rather be. That Newfoundland bluegrass sound, as everybody's saying in the background. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful sound. Beautiful words. Cyril, Gary, again, great track. You guys always kill it every time if you put something together, man. Here's another one I just got maybe a little while ago. This is my good friend. We are talking nothing but my good buddy, Dave Fitz. Song's called Standing on Solid Ground. Now, this is brand new music. Jigs and Rails 98.5 CKWR.
In the salty air, colorful trees in the fall each year. People in every town that care, so proud to be from here.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
She stands up against the wind and rain. She never ever seems to let me down. Sleet or snow, it's all the same. We're standing on solid ground. Around the bay or in St. John's Town, so much beauty to be found. If we never leave this rock again, we'll all be safe and sound. She stands up against the wind and rain. She never ever seems to let me down. Sleet or snow, it's all the same. We're standing on solid ground. Some days hard, some days rain, some days sunny as sky, sunny and some days snow, some days rain. For me, it's all just right.
You know it, Dave. You know it. You nailed it, buddy. Gotta love playing your music.
She stands up against the wind and rain. She never ever seems to let me down. Sleet or snow.
I don't know what it is, Dave, but you keep getting better with age, man. Every song you come out is just it's better than the last one. Like it. Love it.
We're standing on solid ground. Yes, sleet or snow, it's all the same. We're standing on the solid ground.
Jigs and Rails 98.5 CKWR. My friend, my good brother, Dave Fitzpatrick, and a song called Standing on a Solid Ground. Now, this is where I'm going to get super excited about this one, and here's why. Hailey is 10 years old. She was born in St. John's, moved to Taylor, BC when she was 4 years old. She attends Taylor Elementary School in Taylor, British Columbia. She is the daughter of Leanne Muggeridge. Hailey has been very musical since she was 5 years old. She sang on stage with Bob at coffee houses when she was 7, Battery Cafe, Element Coffee House in St. John's, of course, during her summer visits. She's always had an interest in accordion and guitar, and she was home last summer. She wanted to create a song. So one day she was in the music room, and Bob heard her creating the tune for her song, and Bob managed to get it on a recording for her and had friends of him from Ireland, Donna and Joe Murray, who operate a recording studio and TV show called Sessions in the house. They heard the song and said, you know what? We should get it done professionally. So they said they knew a guy by the name of Dermot Byrne, which we found out is a world-known accordion player. Dermot used to play accordion with the famous band Alton. When he heard it, he said he would love to record it for her, and the rest is history. Dude, she's 10. There is so much more that she is going to do. And again, I have never heard this song, and I am so stoked about hearing this. So join with me, shall we? The song is called Hailey's Reel. She wrote it. She sang it. She played it. This is Hailey Muggeridge, Jigs and Reels, 98.5 CKWR. Here we go. Turn this outside. Would you believe that the chick playing on this is 10 years old?
Really? Wow.
10 years old. I want to hear her voice. I want to hear her do a song. No. No, I'm not dancing a jig there, Mr. House. That's it. Nope. You be quiet. Huh? No, don't unplug it in. Oh, Jesus. You better not. Take yours. Good night, Mr. Howe. She's 10. She did this. She wrote this herself. She's 10.
10 years old.
It's pretty damn impressive, you ask me.
Pretty awesome, dude.
Wow. Jigs and Reels 98.5 CKWR. Holy crap. She's 10. Hailey Muggeridge. Unbelievable. That is called Hailey's Reel. Give you an applause for that one, Hailey. Wow. Great, great track, Hailey. Loved it. Got time for one more here. Thank you all for tuning in for the New Music Monday. I want to play one more. This is from Lorna Lovell. This track is called Flying My Whiskey on Jigs and Reels 98.5 CKWR. Yeah, she does. She's going to be on stage very, very soon. Absolutely. Played an accordion like that at 10? Son of a bitch. That was, wow. Wow. So, Dave, if you ever need an accordion player, we can fly her in from BC. That is crazy. Now here's a good old country track for y'all. All right. I love this chick's sound. I love her voice. I love Lorna's voice. CD's called Whenever I Sing. Listen to that guitar in this. Kind of a Patty Loveless sound. Wow, I'm impressed with the music I played tonight. If I do say so myself, pat back on that one. Jigs and Reels 98.5 CKWR. CD's title, Whenever I Sing. Lorna Lovell, Fly in My Whiskey. And you know, if you ever catch a fly in your whiskey, you grab it by the wings and you say, spit it out. Spit it out, damn you. That's what you say when there's a fly in your whiskey. Just so y'all know. All right, so that'll about wrap things up for me. I wish you guys all the best. So that means, that's right. It's time for me to say goodnight. So until next Monday night, when you hear the fables heave away, you know you're listening to another episode of Jigs and Reels, the best in Newfoundland music, the side of the St. Lawrence. For those that are going to the Dorina Harvey show, I will see you on Friday night at the Goofy Newfoundland in Fergus. And until next Monday night, may God bless you and God bless the tropical island of Canada known as Newfoundland. You guys have yourself a great week. Good night. Woo! And those right online, bless you all. We will see you next Monday. Bye.